Guys, I have to show you something that I'm super excited about. So let me give you a little backstory first. Yesterday I was browsing on Sephora just for something to do, and I saw that Buxom has these new eyeshadow singles, but you can make your own palette with them. So I was like, oh my gosh, that is awesome, because usually in palettes, it's always the lightest colors in it I use the very most, and I hit pan on them like crazy, and then like the middle colors I sort of get dents in them, but then the dark colors I never even barely touch them. So I was like, oh, a palette like that would be perfect for me, because then I could choose all the lighter colors and just not put any dark ones in. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, you already own like 5 palettes, so why would you go buy a new palette? I end up going for the smaller palettes all the time, and then my bigger palettes are just getting ignored. So I thought I would just take eyeshadows out of all of my palettes and put them in one spot. Not really a new idea. Tons of people are doing it. They actually sell special palettes for that. They're called Z palettes. So I just went and grabbed this little container. This is the tin that my Bite Beauty lip pencils came in. And then I just grabbed my Naked 3, my Naked Basics, and then I have these 2 huge Smashbox palettes that have so many eyeshadows in them. And I really like the texture and the colors on a lot of these, and I have actually honestly used these quite a bit in the past, but I just don't really reach for them that much because they're so big. Went into the big one here, and I took out 7 of the eyeshadows out of here. And again, these are mostly the light colored ones that I would normally gravitate towards. So, and then I took this other Smashbox Studiopop eye palette, and I took out 6 of the colors out of this one. And then I took my Naked 3, and I took the very lightest shade out of that one. And then I took my Naked Basics, it's the original Naked Basics, and I took the 3 lightest colors out of that one. Used Crazy Glue, and I glued all of those shades into this tin. Now all of the colors that I would normally use are all in one little tiny palette, and I'm super excited about it. Like, you don't even know how much happiness this brings to me. Oh man, it was like such a joy to just open this morning and put my eyeshadow on. I pretty much have every color that I could need to do my eyes with. So if I travel, I'll just take this instead of taking like a huge palette like this. So yeah, super excited about that, and I'm really glad that I'm not going to be wasting money on a palette that I honestly don't even really need. I get to use up all these shadows. I'm super happy. I do have a few more in those palettes that are colors that I would gravitate towards, but I just used whatever I could fit in here. So I might actually make another one of these possibly in the future. Oh my god, I'm just so excited about this. It's like I got a brand new palette for free. I was so excited about that little palette I made that I got on a little roll. I went to the local dollar store yesterday, and I got these little tin gift card holders. These were only $1.25 each. I got this one, and I got this one, and I got this one. And also at the dollar store they had these magnetic sticker thingies, so you just pull that off and you can stick that. This was super easy to make. I just traced the bottom of the tin around the sticker thingy and then cut it out and then just put it inside. So I made one little palette. This one has all of my shimmery colors in it. Most of these come from my Naked 3 palette, and then 2 of those come from the Smashbox, so they're all kind of in the same color and texture family. This just makes me so happy. And then this one here, I put all of my matte shadows, so this is my matte palette. And then finally, I decided to make another little palette, this one, and it had a few blushes. These 2 came out of that big, huge Smashbox palette, and I barely ever use these blushes, but they're really nice. This one, it's a little bit peachy, and then this one's super pink, and then this is my CoverGirl Cheekers blush, True Plum, and it's a little bit purple. The really cool thing about these ones, say I'm going somewhere for the weekend, just take the other ones out, leave that in there. If I know I want to use 2 of my matte eyeshadows, I can just pop those in there with that. And then if I know I want to use one of these sparkly ones in my crease, I have a customizable palette, easy as can be. Yeah, so if you guys want to make your own, literally so easy to make. I don't even need to show you how. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!